What's good, y'all? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again, man. And today, guys, I want to speak on the 5 weird things that makes you more masculine. All right, so before we hop into it, make sure y'all hit that like button and also make sure y'all hit that bell if you haven't subscribed already. That way you don't miss a video, man. I greatly appreciate you. These are 5 weird things that a lot of men might not notice, but it actually makes you more masculine. And in the long run, it's gonna make you more attractive. It's gonna make you more, in tune with yourself. We all know self-love, confidence, that's very important when it comes to an individual, when it comes to you. So one of the weird things that makes you more masculine is stop trying to be so likable. All right, I know that might sound crazy. That might not sound like it should be, on this list. But hear me out. When you try to get everyone to like you, when you're going out your way to make sure that everyone likes you, everyone accepts you, you're doing the opposite of being masculine. You're not doing yourself a service at all, okay? Everybody's not gonna like you. And until you get that, until you accept that, you're always gonna be looking for validation. You're always gonna be outside yourself, all right? Be you. Be happy being who you are. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go out your way to be unlikable. Don't go out your way to try to make people hate you, but stop trying to go out your way to make people like you, right? Don't do that because you're wasting your time. You can't appease everybody. Some people like to drive Ford cars. Some people like Audi. Some like Dodge. Some like Chevy. Some people like PlayStation. Some people like Xbox. Some like Nintendo. You can't appease everybody. No matter how good you are, no matter what you do, you might be the best man, the best version of yourself. You're always gonna have somebody who's gonna find something they don't like about you. That's just life. All right? Sharks swim with sharks and dolphins swim with dolphins. And the best thing you can do is stay in your lane. Get in where you fit in. Find a crowd that accepts you. Right? What happens when you put a dolphin and a shark together? It's gonna be animosity, it's gonna be tension, it's gonna be chaos. Okay? Stop trying to be accepted by people who don't like you, don't resonate with you. Okay, they're not your type. When you start doing this, guys, you'll be more masculine because you're confident in who you are. You stand strong, you stand firm in who you are. Cause me, Dante Young, I don't care who likes me or not. You can hate me or love me, you can like me or dislike me, but I'm still gonna be who I am. I've been with myself long enough to know who I am, know what I like, know what I stand for. And if you don't accept me, oh well. We're just not meant to be. We're just not meant to be in each other's space. And that's okay, right? I don't take that personal. But just know that I'm not gonna change for anybody. And you should adopt that same ideology. Don't change for no one. Be yourself. Be comfortable being yourself. Another weird thing that makes you more masculine is taking care of yourself, being on top of your hygiene, being on top of the way that you look. And the reason why this is on the list is because some guys think it's less masculine to take care of yourself. All right, it's beyond me, but it's true though. Some guys think that you being in the mirror and taking pride in how you look is girly, it's feminine, whatever you want to call it. And speaking of hygiene, man, shout out to T. Chinley for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, I've been using T. Chinley for a minute now, right? I've been using it, man, and I have no complaints. It's been doing wonders for me, wonders for my skin. Every time I walk out the house, man, people compliment me on how I'm glowing, right? And that's other factors that's put into that, semen retention and me taking care of myself, my diet, working out. But I'm gonna tell you what, Tej has enhanced my glow, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all how, man, what I do, what's the routine that I use for this. And I'm here to tell y'all firsthand, man, it works, right? First thing you gotta do is use the wash, right? I might use the wash 2 to 3 times a day, depending on what I do. In the morning, after the gym, and before I go to bed. The wash is gonna get your face nice and clean, right? As opposed to you using a bar of soap, an all-purpose soap for the whole body. It's manufactured and geared specifically for your face. Next thing you want to do is use the super serum. The super serum, man, is going to even out your skin tone. Okay, any dark spots you have on your face, it's going to help get rid of that, even out your tone, and give you that nice glow. After that, you want to use the eye serum. So you just take a little bit and you rub it underneath your eyes. Okay, rub it in nice. This is going to help with dark spots, bags underneath your eyes. All right, it's going to give you that nice glow, have that glimmer, that shimmer through your eyes. You feel me? You don't want to be walking around with bags and dark spots under your eyes, man, looking like a raccoon. Okay, you want to make sure that you take care of that. Next thing you want to do is use the AM moisturizer. This is going to help protect your skin throughout the day, keep it nice and hydrated. Okay, you want to do the same thing for your nighttime routine, but instead of using the AM moisturizer, you use the PM moisturizer. This is a little bit heavier. It has collagen in it, and it's going to help repair damaged skin at night before you go to bed. And check this out, because T. Chinley is sponsoring today's video, they're giving all my viewers a special gift. You get 30% off your first purchase plus a free gift. All right. Hey man, this is an exclusive deal. This is a great deal. All right. Don't miss out on it. Make sure you click the link in the description and in my pinned comments and tap in with T. Chinley today. You got to treat yourself like a king. Guys, this body that you have, okay, this is your natural home. Your soul lives in this body. All right, so it is very important that you take care of this home. The same way you might take care of your room or your apartment, your house. You make sure it's clean. You make sure the energy is right. You got to do the same thing for your body. I never understand, why do people neglect their self but then take care of everything else? You take your car to the car wash and vacuum it out every week, every other week. You know what I'm saying? Making sure it's nice, but you won't do that with your body. And that's crazy to me. What you put inside, you know, the food that you're eating, all that affects you. Okay? Don't do that to your soul, man. Don't harm yourself. Don't do harm to yourself like that. Take care of this temple, because this is your connection to this world. Without this, you can't experience life. All right? This is like the headset to a VR, right? This body is the headset. This life is the VR. Okay? If the headset's broke, you can't experience the VR. So take care of this body, this vessel. Treat yourself like a king, man. You know, when you wash your face and brush your teeth and eat well and work out, you're gonna start feeling good about yourself. All right, because that's showing self-love. You're putting in the work, you're showing action. And when you start to feel good about yourself, you're gonna feel good about life. And that's facts. The third weird thing that makes a man more masculine is be quiet. There's power in silence. Most men think they gotta be loud. You think you have to impose your will on others, you know, go around being bossy, being a bully. And that's false, guys. There's power in silence. Chuck Norris is a great example of this, right? He's a man of few words, but he's known as a badass because he's silent, but there's power in that silence. He just looks like somebody you don't want to mess with. Okay, and that's where that energy comes from. And on top of that, the person that's talking all the time, there's an old saying, the loudest person in the room is usually the weakest person in the room. So the person always talking and telling you what they gonna do is usually the most insecure. Just like bullies. You watch most TV shows and the bully is usually the most insecure person, right? And they use that to lash out at people because that's how they feel about themselves. They feel like they're not worthy. So they lash out on other people that's weaker than them. All right? It's weakness to pick on the weak. That doesn't make you strong, right? That makes you a coward. So a real man not only has power in silence, but a real man is also gentle, right? Mighty as a lion, but gentle as a bluebird. You know when to use your force. You have discernment. You don't just go around putting your, flexing your force on everybody, on just anybody in your path. You have discernment. You're gentle, right? You have no shame in your game of showing your soft side. That's true confidence. That's true masculinity. Another weird thing that makes a man more masculine is gaining knowledge. They always show the masculine man as being some brute dummy, right? A dumb brute, the jock, or the bully. And then they always show the nerd, the wimpy guy, as being the smart one, right? Can't get the girls. And that's false, guys. Gaining knowledge is very masculine, right? Don't get it twisted. When you gain knowledge, when you have the thirst to learn, you start to become more aware of your surroundings. And as men, we are hardwired to provide and protect. So when you gain knowledge of the world, you gain knowledge of yourself, you have the tools equipped to be able to protect and provide better, right? It's that simple. The more you know, the better you do. And a man who wants to gain knowledge anyway, man, it shows awareness. It expands your mind. It expands your perspective on life. That's going to make you more masculine because you have more resources at your disposal. If you just sit around and don't learn anything new, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stagnant. And that's not traits of masculinity. The definition of masculine energy is getting up and getting it, getting after it, getting on your grind. That's masculine energy in itself. You'll notice when you go after your goals, you crossing off your daily tasks, your testosterone rises. Because you getting stuff done, you being productive, right? That's a masculine trait. I grew up with my uncles and my dad and my grandfather, and they had those same qualities. Always on the go, always doing something, always being productive. There's always something to do. If you ever worked on a farm or grew up on a farm, right? From sun up to sundown, there's work to be done. And those men were very masculine. You know what I'm saying? So it's very masculine for you to gain knowledge. Gain knowledge. Be aware of your surroundings. That way you can better protect and provide for the people around you, your community, your family. That's masculinity. And that goes into my last thing, guys. The last weird thing that makes you more masculine is being righteous. Okay? It seems like in today's times, everybody want to be a bad boy. Everybody want to be a player. Everybody want to be this cold-hearted beast. But being righteous is what brings true masculinity. That's what masculinity is. You knowing right from wrong. You being aware of the choices you make and how they affect you and the people around you. A man can't be careless. Women and children, they can slide a little bit. They can be careless, but a man can't. Because for a man, that's life and death. A man has to be on point with every decision, every choice he makes, right? Because death is around the corner at every step. Every time a man steps out the house, he's at war, right? Men, we have it harder in life, okay? We have it way harder because no one really cares about us. As a man, you're expected to take care of yourself because by nature, we are loners. We are lone wolves. We are hunters. So we know how to survive on our own. We know how to handle stress. So as a man, walking on that righteous path and doing the right thing, making the decisions to the best of your ability is what's going to bring masculine energy. You can try to be a bad boy if you want to, but my question to you is, why would you want to be reckless for no reason? Like, what is the purpose of that? Where's that going to get you in life? What, you going to attract a few women? You going to get more women attraction because you being a bad boy? But let me ask you this. Ask yourself, what kind of women are you attracting? Are you just focused on the looks? You focus on the cheeks? Or are you actually looking at the spirit of this woman? Because if you being a bad boy, you putting out all this negative energy, you making bad choices in life, you are what you attract. So what kind of women do you think you attracting in your life? Are they good for you? I'm going to tell you this. Be careful of the company you keep. You think you're attracting a bad woman? She bad, you know, she got a pretty face. She look good, but she going to bring chaos to your life. And it's all going to be a reflection of the choices you're making. Karma is always gonna come back around to you. You're never going to escape karma. So the energy that you put out is what you're gonna get back. You guys think that there's only one type of people. There's only one type of woman. All women aren't the same. Just like you got women who out here in the streets, there's women that's not in the streets. There's women that's on their spiritual journey. There's women that's trying to better themselves. You gotta stop looking for instant gratification. So hey fellas, don't get it twisted, man. These are some things that on paper, they might not seem like they'll bring masculinity, but trust me, they will. All right? When it's all said and done, never change for anybody. What you stand for, what you believe in is always a must. That's always above anything else. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I'll leave all my links in the description and in my pinned comments. Also, if you need a consultation, you want to talk to your boy Tay, I'll leave a link for that as well. That being said, man, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out.